Hello adventurers, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are in Branson at Silver Dollar City, and we're going to see what exactly Silver Dollar City Christmas looks like this year. As you can see, it's a little bit different than in previous years. We are required to wear a mask, and we do have to get our temperature taken before coming into these gates. But what else is different? Let's find out. Okay guys, so there's a few things that are different while you're at Silver Dollar City this year. However, Christmas is open, it is time. We have waited for this time the entire year, and it is absolutely magical. There are lights everywhere. In fact, over 6.5 million Christmas lights are being used in this old-time Christmas treat that you'll want to see in Branson. Again, I did say there were a few things that are different. You have to have your temperature checked and receive one of these wristbands before coming in. They also do require you to get reservations because they are very limited on how many people can come in the park. However, once you're here, it's not that crowded, guys. It's actually kind of nice to be able to explore the park without the congestion. So that is a plus. I'm going to show you a few of the different artisans and craftsmen today. I'm going to show you lights and some other things. And then I'm going to go into a little bit more detail when it's December. I think you guys are going to want to see the lights up close and personal, and I want to dedicate an entire video to that, which will be coming out in December. Looks like our daily count at Silver Dollar City Toll Bridge is 2 carts. 4 males, 5 humans? Okay. Okay, sure it is. And who is our little attendant? This guy. A couple other things you're going to notice as you walk around the park is, as you go along this path, you'll notice that there are X'd-off places or places that say, do not stand. That is so you can socially distance from the next person. And when the parade comes through, it has the parade route completely mapped out so you can keep that 6-foot social distancing. You know, I think that they're doing a really good job here to make sure that we're all safe for the holidays. And so this is going to be a great destination for each and every one of us. Now, something that is a little bit different this year is some of the shows are just not happening. The larger show places pack out, and because of that, there can be no social distancing. So instead, this year they have opted not to do It's a Wonderful Life and also the Dickens Classic. There are a few shows that are still going on, but they have moved to outside, so there's plenty for you to do still. Don't worry, don't stress. Just know that because there's smaller amounts of people here, you're going to be around less crowds whenever you're going to those outdoor shows.
He shall reign forevermore.
Let's go shopping. There are so many different options going on right now at Silver Dollar City for you to find those special Christmas little trinkets, gifts, candles, things like that. So we're gonna start off with the Jingle Bell Junction. Now, something that I don't mind is that normally whenever I come in here every Christmas, it's really, really crowded. But right now, as you can see, I can move about freely without having to worry about bumping into people or the really breakable ornaments that they have. So that's kind of nice, actually. Some of the areas are a little bit more congested though, like the restaurants and then also the ride lines. But even with those being a little bit more congested than it is in here, it's not that bad. It looks like it's about to be time for the Boatworks show, which is Tinker. I love Tinker. Tinker is a singing Christmas tree show, super fun, and it's just getting started, so let's go watch.
Jack?
Well, I was taking a nap until I heard the most amazing.
Okay. Can I have you put your hands together like this? There you go. And you can join too. Ready?
Ready?
Here we go. Dashing through the snow. In a winter's pride. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Sing jingle bells, jingle bells.
Now, something else that you will find is in the Fireman's Landing area, this particular thing is closed. Now, this is where the balls can be shot out and chunked at people, and the fun little place that I personally enjoy playing. However, because it has so many touch surfaces that cannot be sanitized in between users, it's currently roped off. Now, that doesn't mean the rest of the area is closed off though. Most of the rides in this area are up and going, tons of things to do. There's lots of fun things for the younger kids in this section, and then some beautiful views of the lake area. So let's go and play. Now again, while the lines appear a little bit longer, don't worry, it's not going to take that long. They're running all the rides at capacity on carts, and so that means that they're going to run a lot of people through. But they are staggering, especially the roller coasters, every other row. And yeah, so it's gonna look like it's a lot longer of a line than it really is, guys. Something else that they do recommend if you're coming here though is installing the Silver Dollar City app so you can get the approximate time for waits on all rides, as well as the show times and maps. Maps are important, guys. This place is like a maze. Now, in just a few hours, this is where we're going to want to be right here. This is Midtown. This is where you're going to see the vast majority of the amazing lights at Silver Dollar City over Christmas. Midtown is one of the most electric, lit up places you will find in the United States, period, during Christmas. So I'll be showing you some of that today, and then I'll do another video to show you in detail Midtown and just what makes it so spectacular. Look guys, I found the talking bucket. There are a few things like this around the park that you'll find, and it kind of catches.
Go find Dave Eby and send him to the depot.
That kind of sounds like Terry Sanders. If you don't know who Terry is, you have to find out. He is a staple here at Silver Dollar City, and in fact was the man who was doing the sidewalk chalking earlier. It's just one of his many duties here in the park. He's an absolutely amazing person, and I think that was his voice. Look guys, Santa is at Silver Dollar City, so we're going to go this way to find Santa. Now from what I've been told, Santa is a little different this year, much like everything else. But they wanted to make sure that there was attention to detail and the kids could still see Santa. So they've done something really cool. And I just have to get there. I think it's right over there. Yeah, right over there somewhere. Yet another one of the outdoor shows. Today we have hymn singing, and it's almost time for that to kick off. There's some nice benches, so let's go have a seat and watch some wonderful, amazing voices. you can see, this is Santa's cottage, and right here it shows that he will be here from 3:30 to 5:30. So it's almost that time. We'll be back in a minute and we will see Santa. This is a really neat concept. Typically in this particular area, they have Rudolph and Clarice, as well as Bumble, and you can normally hug them, but this year we can't. So they're bringing us Santa in an all new way. I can't wait. Along this area we have Mystic River Falls. Today Mystic River Falls is not up and going. However, that doesn't mean it's not going to be up and going. It may be when you visit. I'm not really sure what the deal is. This ride has been kind of hit or miss all season. It's a brand new ride, so it could be that they're working the bugs out. It could be that it's now closed for the season because it's a water ride. I really don't know, but it looks amazing and I can't wait to ride it next summer. Now you might notice that some of the ride queues have these signs. It gives you an estimated time of how long it will be before you get to hop onto the ride. Those are really important because they are synced to the app. So if you don't have the app, you can come and look at these signs. Not all rides have these though. Most of them do, but not all. Okay guys, we found another lookout for Mystic River Falls here, and it does indeed look like it is closed for the season. So we'll see it again starting next spring. Now again guys, this is another line that typically is not this long. However, they are socially distancing, and so it is a little deceiving. This is Fire in the Hole, one of my favorite rides in the entire park. Okay, so why are the lines longer if there's less people in the park? This is my thought. Part of it is they don't have as many shows going on. The other thing I've noticed is the lines are longer in the rides that are a little bit more tame, more so than the super big, crazy rides, at least when I'm visiting. And I think that's because these are more like family friendly, smaller kids can ride these, as well as older adults who might not like the jarring of those bigger roller coasters. So I think that that's the reason. But all in all, 15 minutes to ride Fire in the Hole is not the end of the world. So stick it out, watch this one. It's a really cool one with the bald knobbers, and it's one of Silver Dollar City's older rides here. As it begins to grow a little bit later in the day, the lights are starting to twinkle a little bit more and revealing to us the Christmas cheer that is to come. So now it's time to go see Santa. Okay, so inside here is where we find Santa, and Santa has his own cottage built where normally you would find the reindeer. And it's really cool because he's actually within his cottage, but you can talk to him through his special window. Now, as you can see behind me, this is also where you can take your perfect picture with Santa, and it's a really fun way for you to still interact and be perfectly in the spirit of Christmas. Now, isn't that a fun way to see Santa? I think that it's great that they're coming up with all these different ways to still keep the spirit of Christmas here at Silver Dollar City. You know, the world is a little crazy right now, but that doesn't mean that we can't get out of here and have a good time and celebrate the season safely, responsibly, and have a good time. Okay guys, let's move into Christmas Hollow, where it's Christmas year-round. You don't just have to wait for December and November to go in this place. They have some amazing things. And around this time of year, you can get some customized ornaments here. Now inside Christmas Hollow, you can find a variety of different styles of trees and ornaments. So when you're here, you can take home your very own special little piece of Silver Dollar City. I love coming in here because it's just such a cool, beautiful place. The trees are so intricately designed, and they have some really interesting things. The fun never ends. And I am so glad that we are here on opening weekend to bring this to you guys. I'm seeing that there are so many different groups of people here, and the vendors are just everywhere. In some of the areas that they can't have certain attractions, they've put in different ones. So there's a lot more variety here. And I'm really appreciating and enjoying this holiday season. Now some of the areas are not going to be open when you're here, and that's okay, because they more than make up for it with other areas that you can access. For example, the school is not currently open for us to go in and browse, and this area that goes alongside with the school also has a little chain right across over here. Another thing that is a little bit different, the Wilderness Church has not been conducting any kind of services on Sunday morning. Typically they would, but right now they can't. So whenever you come in, just kind of keep these things in mind. You're gonna have a wonderful time. There's so many other things that they're offering now. Like right over here on the square, they're doing a Christian singing area. They've had hymns throughout the day because it is Sunday and it's Silver Dollar City. And so you're not gonna miss out on those things. Now before long, you'll be seeing this tree right here light up with the colors. This is a tree lighting ceremony that they do every night while here in the park. Now that, guys, is how you light a Christmas tree. And I'm gonna put the entire video on my channel in December so you can see the entirety. It was amazing, and I'm so excited that we were able to ring in the ho-ho holidays together with that Christmas tree lighting. Guys, is how it works now. So whenever you come out for the parade, they have a line, and some of them say do not stand here, and others are blank. So you can stand in the blanks. So as you can see, Silver Dollar City is alive and well, open for Christmas, and there are so many things here that you guys might enjoy doing. I hope that you've enjoyed the lights today. I hope that you've enjoyed some of the attractions, the craftsmen, the artisans, and of course, some of the rides that you can do when you come here. Make your reservations, come out, spend some time with the family. You'll love it. It's okay, guys. Merry Christmas.